How do you want to feel most of the time? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 38 of our annual challenge to beyou 365-day challenge. And we're going to do one thing every day that improves us, makes us. This month we're focusing on, or this segment, we are focusing on emotional well-being, emotional health. Now I have these little duckies because yesterday was my granddaughter's birthday and she had a ducky themed birthday party, so I ordered her, of course, 100 ducks, 100 little rubber ducks. So we have a plethora of rubber ducks. Not all the kids remembered to take them yesterday, but we'll find ways and creative ways to use ducks because I think they're hilarious. We've got the bandit duck, the sheep duck, the lion duck, the superhero duck, and I guess in the party duck, of course. We all get to decide what kind of duck we're going to be. Well, today our topic is kind of along with the emotional guidance system, but leading us into the SOAP framework. We're going to dive deep into the SOAP framework this week with respect to our emotions. So the first thing we need to think about and look at is what emotions do we want to feel the most and what emotions do we want to feel the least. And I like to look at our emotional guidance scale, and what I'm going to challenge you to do today for an action item is sit down and just think about, hey, what emotions off the top of your head do you want to feel most often? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel excited, surprised, delighted, appreciated, grateful, love, whatever it is? Put those in one column. In the other column, put all the emotions you would be perfectly happy to not feel very often. We're going to probably feel all of them at some time, but you would choose not to feel them very often if you absolutely have control over it. I would say grief. I don't like feeling grief. I don't like feeling doubt, worry, fear. I don't know about you, but I don't like to be afraid or afraid of stuff. That's why I don't like bugs and snakes, but there's things that, and so fear would be one for me. I'm going to challenge you today to make those two quick lists and then look at where are they on the emotional guidance system scale. Where do they fall on the emotional guidance scale? I already know some of them, but some of them I'm not so sure. Like, I didn't realize that, what was I thinking about today? Disappointment, and I knew overwhelm was, but disappointment and boredom are actually on the downward spiral. So if I'm feeling bored, I don't want to feel bored very often. I'm going to put boredom on my I don't want to feel list. I don't want to feel bored or underutilized or whatever, but just do this exercise and think about and share the one feeling you want to feel the most. Is it happy? Is it joy? Is it love? Is it appreciation? Is it gratitude? Whatever it is, just share that one thing in the comments below. Now, I'm going to do that. I would say love always ends up at the top of my love, appreciation, gratitude always end up on my personal I want to feel the most. And happy and joy, they're there too, but I don't need to feel joyous all the time. It's just not my thing. I guess I'm a more laid back, serious person, and I want to be happy, but I don't have to be ecstatically happy, right? I just want to feel happy, content, satisfied, comfortable. Now, we'll talk about comfortable later on as we're talking about things, because I grew up believing and feeling like I always want to be comfortable. And that sounds like a good thing, but it also puts a ceiling on what I will and will not do, where I live, things like that. And if I'm choosing comfort and staying comfortable and staying in my comfort zone, I'm not learning and growing and stretching and improving. But that's not the topic for today. Today it's, what do you want to feel most? What do you want to feel least? Just share in the comments below what you want to feel most. Now, I want to share one of these cards with you because we know I like these cards. This one says, to feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. Now, I got to thinking about that today, and I thought, well, is that true for me? And pretty much absolutely is. Everything that I do is because I want to feel better than I'm feeling right this instant, or I want to improve or create more of something in my life, or stop some pain or something that's going on in my life. And the backside says, if you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, you would live successfully and happily, and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. So basically, and I think I talked about that already, this segment, everything we do is because we want to feel better, we want to feel good, we want to achieve a certain feeling within ourselves, right? We like to think that we're these subjective thinking, rational beings, but we absolutely positively aren't. Just like any other creature, we do things instinctually, and our emotions and our feelings are instinctual. They are at a biological level, not just a thinking level. They don't get to our thinking level until we've had the emotion, we've experienced it in our body, then we feel something and we notice it in our subconscious. Then if it's important enough, our conscious will pay attention to it. Then we can start thinking about it and describing it and making excuses for it, or choosing to continue to feel it, or choosing to say, hey, hold the phone, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm scared, but there's really nothing to be afraid of. There's not a tiger chasing me. There's not a lion chasing me. There's not a bear chasing me. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm just making this up in my head to be something scary and fearful and worse than it actually is. So what are we doing today? Getting ready for the soul framework tomorrow. We will hop into the soul framework for emotions tomorrow. So what we need to do is we need to know, what do we want? What emotion do we want to work on and apply the soul framework to? You can apply it to a positive one, or you can apply it to a negative one. If there's something that's really bothering you and you're experiencing it more than you want to, and you want to eliminate from your life, use the soul framework to do that starting tomorrow. If there's something your life's pretty good, you're not feeling anything super extreme, but there's something that you want more of, and that's why I say find the most and find the least. If there's something you want more of, then we'll do the soul framework with that for your life. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an absolutely fantastic day.